Hello, my friends, and welcome to the GoPro World Tour Spanish Speaking Edition. I'm excited to have you. I'm looking forward to this experience. I hope you're looking forward to it. But I'm excited to be able to provide this to you in the Spanish speaking language because it was a wild success when we did this in English speaking, but there's such a huge community and network marketing is exploding in the Spanish speaking world. I mean, literally around the world. So much growth, so much momentum, so much excitement, so much success, and you're a big part of it. So I'm excited to be able to bring you some value. We have a lot of special guests. You're going to hear from Bob Proctor. If you ever heard of the movie The Secret, You Were Born Rich is one of his books. He's literally a living legend. You'll hear from him. Ivan Tapia, Brendan Burchard, Yothi Vavaropoulos, I hope I got the name right. Armando Christian Perez, also known as Pitbull, one of the most powerful performing artists in the world. Carlos Parra, Pete Vargas on how to tell your story. Ada Caballero, Les Brown, another living legend. You're going to hear from Luis Purchase, Fraser Brooks on social media, 3 things you can do right now to improve your social media game. My bride, Marina Worre, Antonio Martinez, and Tony Robbins. So, let me give you a little bit of introduction as we get going. Who I am. Like I said, my name is Eric Worre. I've been involved in the network marketing profession since 1988. So a long time, 32 years I've been involved in this profession. Started off as kind of a desperate young man trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life. I always hoped that I would have success in my life, but at a very early age, I was a little nervous that it was not going to happen for me. I was not a very good student in school. I graduated high school, was not a good enough student to go to college, and I started going through a lot of dead-end jobs. And by age 22, I counted it up one time, I had 18 different jobs by the time I was 22 years old. So I went bouncing around, trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life. And the last job I had prior to getting involved in network marketing was working in real estate. And the only reason I was working in real estate is because my father had partnered up with a gentleman by the name of John Joyce. John was one of my early mentors, and they went into real estate, and they asked me if I would be willing to get my real estate license to show some of the properties that they owned. So I did. And I remember like it was yesterday. It was January of 1988. I'm sitting at my desk in my little real estate office, and John Joyce came up to my desk and said, "Eric, I think I have a way for us to make some extra money." So, which was music to my ears because I needed money desperately. And we got in the car and we drove to his friend's home, and they showed this videotape that explained network marketing. And originally, at the very first, I was uninterested, but I changed my opinion after some discussion and finally decided to get involved in this network marketing profession. And it was one of the moments that changed my life. Getting involved in network marketing gave me a career. It gave me a path to start to run on. And I would love to tell you that my network marketing career was a straight shot to the moon. You know, it's super successful. I started at the very beginning and I immediately started making money, but that really wouldn't be the truth. I struggled for my first 3.5 years. I'd build my organization and fall apart. I'd build again and fall apart. And I didn't quite know what to do to experience a breakthrough. And I found that one of my mentors told me early on, never miss an event. Whether it's an online event or an in-person event, never miss a convention, a conference. So I listened to that, and I always showed up at events, and I found that events, even events like this, help to reframe my mind, to tune myself up, and to do what's necessary in order to be able to go to the next level, or at least survive. So I remember sitting at this event 3 years into my network marketing career, and I'm watching speaker after speaker go across the stage, and something clicked in my mind, and I said, what if I decide to become a network marketing professional? Instead of just being a distributor, what if I decide to be a pro? What if I decide to go all out? What if I decide to become an expert? And I got to tell you something. My dominating emotion up until that moment in my network marketing experience, my dominating emotion was fear. Fear that I wasn't enough, fear that I was in the wrong group, fear that I didn't have the right products, fear that I couldn't speak other languages, all kinds of different fear. And when I made the decision to become an expert, the fear left my body. And I said, you know what? I have a plan. I'm going to learn the skills in my mind and in practice. I'm going to learn the skills necessary to become a network marketing professional. And that's what I decided to do. And I will tell you, one thing as we start this session together, it's that decision that will change everything for you. That decision to become a professional, that decision to become an expert is going to change the game for you. So I hope either you're ready to make that decision now, or at some point during this time together, during this GoPro World Tour, you'll be ready to make that decision. Now, for the last 11 years, I've been working as kind of an unofficial upline to the entire network marketing world. I've been a friend, an ambassador, a coach, a trainer. I released the book GoPro, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. And GoPro has sold over 3 million copies around the world, a very big percentage of those Spanish speaking. So I hope you've had a chance to read GoPro or listen to the audiobook in Spanish for that book. And that book helped to kind of create a mindset of becoming a professional for more people. And we've produced thousands of videos, and we host big events around the world. And my goal is to raise the bar, raise the professionalism of network marketing around the world, because I believe that while what we do is not perfect, it's still better. It's better than any other form of entrepreneurship in the world, especially with what's going on in the world. People need to have the ability to be able to work from home. So I made the decision to become a professional. I mastered the skills. And one of the biggest things I did is I got coaches. I'm a big believer in coaches. I'm a big believer in virtual learning. I'm a big believer in online courses, online events that I could use to be able to sharpen my game. I believe that time machines actually exist. You know, a time machine that you can step into a time machine and you can immediately be 1 year smarter without being 1 year older. That's a pretty cool thing. That's what a coach can give you. That's what a course can give you. That's what a book can give you. You can read a book. You can take a book like this. You could read a book like this, and you could be 6 months smarter without being 6 months older. That's a pretty powerful thing. That's what I hope this GoPro World Tour is for you, is a little bit of a time machine as we move forward.